Hey sis, get unready with me as we talk about healing and why we need to get into it this season. So you remember the other day when I said that because we're in Scorpio season, this is the best time to dig deep within us, to go within and to do the work. So I want to talk about the 7 stages of healing and why it's important on your journey, whatever journey you're on your self-love journey, on your healing journey, on your spiritual journey. So let's get into it, shall we? The first stage of healing is awareness. Now, this happens usually after heartbreak, after a traumatic event, after just some negative situation. Awareness. We are aware that we experience something negative in our lives. And in this stage, it's like, okay, it's like a shock to the system. For example, when it comes to the emotional healing aspect of things, you get to the awareness stage when you realize that you are being triggered by certain conversations or by people. That's how you can indicate that you're in the awareness stage when you're in stage 1, is because your triggers are going off so rapidly or consistently. Coming from someone who's been on her healing journey like forever, for years, spiritual journey, healing journey, self-love journey, speaking from experience, it is no joke. We all know that healing is not linear. And you can go through days where you feel like perfectly fine and something can immediately trigger you and you like back into spiraling or something like that. Just know that if you are in the beginning stages of your healing journey, you are going to make it through. Just keep going and do everything that you can to reduce those triggers. The second stage is acceptance. And in this stage, we have to accept what has happened and start making the necessary changes to move forward. This is that stage. So in this stage, you're like, all right, what happened. What was done, or whatever you experience, you can't change it. You can just move forward from where you are and begin to take the steps of reinventing yourself. So the third phase of the healing phase is expression and release. Now, this is the phase when all that rage and that anger and everything just comes to the surface. And you know what I'm talking about, sis. You know that phase where after a heartbreak or just something traumatic has happened and it hits you. It hits you at once and you realize like, man, I really just went through that. This is that phase. This phase, don't stay there too long, sis. That's all I gotta say. Make sure you don't stay in this phase too long, because to me, this phase is the dangerous phase. It's dangerous because emotions hit you all at once, and it's like the emotions are emotioning. But this is that phase. So releasing that energy, those emotions, is necessary in this phase. And you can do that by like journaling. You can do that by axe throwing. If you've never done that before, try it out. Try axe throwing. You'll thank me later. The multitasking thing, I don't know. I don't know how y'all do it. The fourth phase is the understanding and reflection phase. So in this phase, you are pretty much like looking at your past behaviors. You're going in within and saying, sis, why did I do what I did? Why did I make the decisions I made? Why did I miss the red flags? In this phase, you're kind of like beating yourself up a little bit. Give yourself grace, sis. Give yourself grace. When we come into these connections, it's not about the person. Although you want to make it about the person. Trust me. I know. Don't make it about the person. Make it about the spirit of the person. It's the energy of that person. It's that specific energy that you needed for your journey so that you can evolve. And if you're going through it right now, you're probably like, girl, I don't want to hear all that. I get it, sis. I know you don't want to hear all that. But just know, this is a part of your evolution. And if you don't heal that aspect of yourself, that same spirit, that same energy is going to keep coming into your life until you learn the lesson. So I want to say this so that you are aware, or this comes to your mind when you are doing the work, because this month we're doing the work, we're healing, we're going within, we're digging deep. It's not easy, it's not fun. Trust me, I know. Like me being an energy healer, it's required of me to always work on myself, to always self-reflect, to be aware, to be conscious of my actions, my words. Now, am I off the chain sometimes? Yes. Yes, I am. However, am I self-reflecting all the time? Yes. Yes, I am. I correct myself. I'm not above correction, and I'm aware of that. And so if I'm doing the work as an energy healer, it's necessary for you to do the work as well, because we're in this together, sis. We're in this together. I'm supposed to be getting unready. I'm trying though. Oh yeah, and if y'all have any skincare product recommendations, please let a sister know, because I got a little makeshift little thing going on, and I'm open to vegan friendly products for my skin, my face, because the way the weather change is jacking my skin up. I need something new. So in the meantime, we're gonna use what we got, okay? We're gonna use what we got. Anyways, back to the topic. So the fifth phase of healing is forgiveness. Now, this phase is like, because you're like, no, I don't want to forgive that mother sucker because of what they did. Sis, we gotta forgive. Not for them. You may have heard this before, but I'm going to reiterate it. We're not forgiven for them. Not forgiven for them. For us. We want to be free. We want to be at peace. In order for us to have that, to experience that, to embody that, and to live that, we have to forgive. Because even at times when I thought I'd forgiven someone and I was triggered, I realized that I did not forgive. So it's something that you have to constantly and continuously work on until you get to a place of peace, to realize it's not about the person. It was the lesson that you needed to learn from the energy of that person. Take the person out of it. So remember that. How y'all be doing this? Get ready with me. I am so single-minded. It's so crazy, y'all. Cut. This is my first get unready with me, and I don't even know. The sixth phase of healing is reintegrating and rebuilding. Now, this phase is where you're rebuilding your confidence, your sense of self, your self-esteem. You're creating new beliefs and habits, and you're a new person. You new in these streets. So you're going to have to be reintroduced to the world, because you're not the old person. You're not making the same mistakes. You seeing the red flags far away. Don't mind me, y'all. I like to cut up from time to time. That's just a little fun fact about me. But we still gonna do this work. No matter how much we can key and cut up, we gonna get this work. We gonna do this work. Now that seventh phase is the phase that I'm in right now. And that's that growth and empowerment phase. This is the phase that you use to empower others to get through the pain that they are experiencing or the healing phases that they're going through. This phase is where you're like, okay, I'm past the pain. I get it. I learned the lesson. It is what it was. I'm a new person now, and I have gained wisdom. I'm a better person now. This is the phase that you're in right now. And if you're not there, you're on your way there. I've been through it emotionally. What's the saying? Thank goodness I don't look like what I've been through. Because I don't. It's been a roller coaster. I've been through so many ups and downs emotionally, and I've done the work and I continue to do the work. And right now I'm in a space where I just want to help other people do the work, because I know what it's like to be in that dark space, and it's not fun. And it's definitely not fun to do it alone. For me, how I get through emotional pain and how I work on myself and I do the healing work, I use ancient wisdom. So there's already a blueprint that was put in place for us to self-develop, to rebuild ourselves. And so what I did was I created an ebook. It's called How to Heal Like a Goddess. And sis, we activate the goddess within you, because as a goddess, you move in such a way where you have wisdom, you have love in your heart, you have grace, compassion, kindness for yourself and for others. And you have built yourself back up into a whole person. A goddess is a whole person. A goddess operates with dignity and respect and love and kindness. A goddess is not perfect, because nobody's perfect. Okay? So you don't gotta be holier than thou. But what I'm saying is, this is your journey and your journey only. And your journey is what you make it. And what I find on this journey is a lot of people, after they've experienced trauma, heartbreak, hurt, or pain, they close their heart. And I know, and I'm speaking from experience, they close themselves off to people, places, ideas, because they don't want to get hurt again. And I get it. Trust me, I do. I really do. We're meant to love. At the end of the day, we're meant to love. It's time, sis. This is the perfect month to do the work, to heal. I know deep down you don't want to stay in that space. You don't want to stay in the space of darkness. You don't want that for yourself. I know you don't. I didn't want it for myself. But I allowed myself to be in that space for a while because I didn't want to move through the phases of healing. I'm just keeping 100 with you. I didn't want to move through the phases of healing because you can be so addicted to your discomfort and your pain and trauma that you make that an identity. And it's not your identity. You just had an experience, and that was an experience, but that was not who you are. And you have the power to tell a new story, a different story. And I know that you have it within you to tell a different story. I know that you want to feel whole again within yourself. I know you want to feel happy again within yourself. I know you do. Because I know I did. And so I know you don't want to be in that place anymore. And so I created an ebook called Heal Like a Goddess. So it can provide you with step-by-step activities, tools, and resources that you need to get you out of that space that you're in right now. And it's going to go through different activities that's going to help you reflect back to your childhood, to reflect to your past, your current, your present, and your future. It's going to help set you up so that you can heal like a goddess, so you can feel whole again within yourself. And these are the things that I've done to help me get out of such a dark place. I want to share this with you. And if you want to get out of this place, if you want to get out of such a dark place, if you want to heal, if you want to do the work, and you don't know how to do the work, get the ebook, because it will help you on your journey to heal. It will help you on your healing journey to get out of that space and to feel whole again. And if you would like more work, or you would like a deeper experience, I also offer energy healing sessions where I can actually help you start the process of healing energetically. I got you, sis. We in this thing together. I'm going to help you do this work because you're worthy and you're deserving of it. And you deserve to feel happy. You deserve to feel whole again. And you deserve to feel loved. First by yourself, because that's the most important love. No matter how much love you receive from other people, you will never feel worthy of it until you feel worthy of the love that you give to yourself. So, let's do this work, girl. Let's get it. Let's get it, boo.